Imagine, you're 2 years old, you've just mastered the art of walking, maybe even talking, and boom, you're handed a Super Nintendo controller. What's the first thing you play? Mario? No? Donkey Kong? Nah. We're diving headfirst into the wild, unforgiving savanna of The Lion King. A game so legendary it probably scarred people for life. So today, my friends, let's take a trip down memory lane and revisit The Lion King. 1994 classic that taught toddlers like me how to rage quit before we even knew how to read. So there I was, a wide-eyed 2-year-old staring at the TV screen. Little Simba was so cute, so innocent, so full of potential, just like me. And like any responsible adult, my uncle thought, hey, let's give a toddler a life lesson in frustration. The Lion King wasn't just a game, it was a rite of passage. Seriously though, who thought it was a good idea to give a 2-year-old a game that's harder than Elden Ring's final boss? The first level lures you into a false sense of security. You're hopping around, roaring at lizards, catching butterflies. Simba's just living his best life. And before you know it, you're thrown into the deep end and you're fighting your first ever hyena. Does it tell you how to do it? No. Do you have any idea? No. As a 2-year-old, would I even have a clue what to do? No. Did I die? Yes. Did I cry? Yes. Even as an adult, this fight's a joke. It doesn't tell you what to do. You don't realise that you have to jump over. And I thought, 30 years later, I've played some games in my time. I'll put it on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, what a mistake. This is footage of me on the hardest difficulty, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I restarted this game a handful of times. I have, I think, 12 saves on the first level. Now let's talk about the next scene. For many kids, myself included, this was an iconic scene. Simba, Mufasa, looking over the savannah, talking, you sat there with your dad, you say, everything the light touches. And it just makes you fill with happiness and joy. But in the game, they don't tell you what comes next. This level has haunted our dreams for decades. I just can't wait to be king. Ah yes, the level looks like it was designed by a unicorn on a sugar high, so colourful, so fun, until you realise it's actually a precision platforming nightmare. Like seriously, what the hell? Okay, so you're swinging on giraffe tails, bouncing off ostriches, dodging rhinos, and just when you think you've got the hang of it, they hit you with a double jump command. Whoever thought a 2-year-old could master a move that's tricky for grown gamers clearly has some issues. What was my uncle thinking? Just a bit of disclaimer, if you're watching the video to this point, I never actually beat the game as a 2-year-old. I think I got to around about the second level on the easiest difficulty when you have 8 lives, but that's it. I don't think I ever got past the ostrich point. I couldn't master the double jump at all, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because the next level is your reward. Cue the elephant graveyard. The game goes from Hakuna Matata to Hakuna Masanity. The hyenas, yeah, they're relentless. Just like the developers said, what's scarier than a lion? 3 hyenas and a cliff you can barely jump over. Look, I'm not going to say the game was unfair. Do you know what? Scratch that. Here I am. These jumps were ridiculous. Okay? Even as an adult playing it a few days ago, I struggled with this. It's an absolute, as I said before, an absolute platforming nightmare. And then you've got to fight hyenas, you've got to jump over gaps, and then you've got to fight vultures. It's just ridiculous. And then let's not even talk about the music. When you die, it's designed to mock you. It's like whoever's designed it, their main goal and main intention was to absolutely annoy the hell out of you. By now, my 2-year-old self had seen some things, taken some hits, but nothing could prepare me for the Stampede level. Imagine trying to dodge a herd of wildebeest coming at you at the speed of light while tiny Simba runs for his life, and you mess up once and it's game over, literally. And let's not even talk about the rocks. They just come in from nowhere, and then you're expected to know when to jump. Is it a 2 count? Is it a 3 count? Is that wildebeest going fast at you? Is this wildebeest going slow? Can I move left? Can I move right? A question mark? This game is just pure insanity, and I'm pretty sure it was designed to teach toddlers about the inevitability of death. Like, hey kid, sometimes life comes at you fast, you just gotta roll with it. Or you know, you get trampled on by multiple different wildebeests, or you trip over a rock and die. Let's give it a big round of applause for Lion King's life lesson. Fast forward a few years. Simba's older, wiser. He finally reached the final boss. The fight against his uncle Scar. Can he defeat his uncle? Reclaim his kingdom? The stakes are high, the tension is palpable, and my thumbs have never been sweatier. Let's just say this fight was less circle of life and more circle of trying not to throw the controller. But eventually, what felt like a million tries, and 30 years later, I did it. I defeated Scar. The circle was complete. If I'd have done this as a child, I'm pretty sure I would have got up, looked at my uncle, looked at my mum, and said, this is the first day of the rest of my life. So, there you have it. Was The Lion King the hardest game ever made? Maybe. Did it make me the game I am today? Absolutely. This game didn't just teach me about platforming, it taught me about perseverance, patience, and sometimes life's just one big Stampede level. But hey, if Simba can survive it, so can we. Seriously though, it taught me nothing. I still rage quit. I'm still an angry gamer. But if you've survived The Lion King, on Sega or even on Super Nintendo, you've earned your gamer stripes. If not, well, there's always therapy. Thanks for watching, and remember, Hakuna Matata. Also, watch out for those double jumps. Stay safe, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Peace.